name is Susan Parker.
I want to know, why don't you ask for the whole enchilada, universal ESAs?
Well, it is universal in the sense that everybody is eligible. It's just a question of funding. Theoretically, if you put all the money in there, it would cover everybody. So,
Don't you think that the different funds that you mentioned would go toward helping to educate more than just?
absolutely. So we'll make sure we're on the same wavelength. I'm not saying don't go for the whole enchilada. I'm saying that if the legislature is only willing to give you half the enchilada, but here's the deal, that they have a plate that you can add more enchiladas on the next session because you already have the structure, wouldn't you want to do that? So there's no magic number. The 500 million was just what the legislature came up with last time. So it's just going to be whatever you can push it up to. But something you need to keep in mind and is this. The structure will be there because it's university eligibility. You can always have more students by the legislature in subsequent sessions just continuing to upping the amount of it. You have to have a steely determination to be where he is. And I also point out, he has never lost an election. And that's another way of saying he's very competitive. He does not like to lose. He has gone all in on this. Did any of y'all ever see the movie The Aviator about Howard Hughes?
Oh, yeah.
Got Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
He actually gives the real speech that Howard Hughes gave in front of that committee where he says, and I'm paraphrasing, I've got my whole reputation wrapped up in this. Remember that speech? And he said, I'm basically, he's all in, and if that spruce goose doesn't fly, I'm going to get up and move out of the country. Does that ring a bell? I think to myself several times when the governor got involved in it, it was a real speech. You can go on and hear the real Howard Hughes say it. He told the senators, that he's basically saying, I've got my whole being in on this. I'm all in on this. I'm putting all my chips in. I've got everything on the table, and if I don't pull it off, I'll leave the country. I think Governor Abbott has his whole reputation wrapped up in this.
God bless him.
I think he's got his whole being put to this, and he ain't leaving the country.